ducks, hope everybody's having a good day. I've just realised I forgot my cup of tea. I've got my little mat here and no tea. That won't do. That's better. I've now got a nice steaming mug of buttermint tea. One of my favourites from the Bird and Blend shop. I absolutely love it. Nothing nicer than sitting down, nice cup of tea, and playing around with some decks. And I've got some decks to show you today. I've just noticed this candle has burnt out. There's quite a bit left, but yeah, so just before I show you the new deck releases from Deckstiny, I just wanted to show you this deck that arrived. It's been a great day for parcels. This is trade that I'm doing with, we'll just call her Lynette. And it's for the Medieval Europe Tarot, which I've had on my wish list for some time, but you know, I've mentioned before, shipping now and buying from the States isn't a cheap or easy thing to do. But Lynette contacted me and asked, she's desperate to get hold of an out of print Il Meneghello deck that I had, and would I be interested in trading? And it's not something I would have considered doing because Il Meneghello and out of print. But I said, well, look, these are the decks that's on my wish list, and these are the only ones I'd really be interested. And this was on the list, and she said, I have it, and I'm happy to cover your costs in terms of postage. So I thought, well, actually, you know, how often have I reached for that deck in the last couple of years? And, you know, I'll probably get more use out of this. So on balance, I thought it was a fair swap. I really am enjoying medieval deck. So you saw a week or so ago, I got this gorgeous new linen version of Cat Black's Golden Tarot, which uses medieval artwork, which this is out on my desk and I'm loving it. One of my favourite ever is Serpent and the Peacock. I do have the original tarot size version in a tin. And then I have this beautiful art edition as well with this brushed gold. And again, the art in this deck is fantastic, really, really gorgeous. There's something about these old medieval manuscripts that really do lend themselves to the aesthetic of tarot. So yeah, these are favourites of mine. But I saw this deck first on the lovely Giselle's channel, who made this cloth, by the way. And she did a walkthrough of it, and I was like, wow, that deck, I really, really like it. It is independently produced. There's 86 cards. The box, although it's a tuck box, it has a little bit of wear and tear, but that's what you get when you get in a deck that's been pre-loved, pre-owned. It has that rose petal finish, and it's got the metallic gold. I don't know if that's catching in the light, but really nice as far as tuck boxes go. It bends down at the back as well, so it's easy to get the deck and the book out, and you've got your thumb cut out there. And then I really like this book. It's got like a suede, feels like a suede finish to it, hardback with a little ribbon. And look at this. It's black and white, well, it's sepia actually, all the way through, but the paper feels really nice as well. It feels like you're holding antique paper. It's just really nicely done. Look at this. So nice little hardback book. Company is Deluxe, Manufacturer Deluxe, and it says companion book there for the Medieval Tarot. And then you've got the title card here. I'm not going to do a full walkthrough. I'm just going to show you the deck. And then there's a Lenormand deck that they're advertising. These are the backs, which, wow, love the backs. And the card stock is amazing. It's got this antique gold. Now, I don't know if this is, you know, where it's wearing away because of use, or whether that has that kind of distressed look. Whatever the reason, I'm digging it. I'm really liking, again, I like, rather than the blingy gold, which you often get, you know, I really like the aged antique looking gold. And I think as you do use them and it starts to wear, it lends itself more to the style of the deck. Large cards, that's against a standard RWS. And yeah, nice card stock. It's got a satin finish, very smooth, matte. And again, I mean, just look, the artwork in this deck is wonderful, really wonderful. So I'm thrilled to have this finally. So Lynette, if you do ever watch this, thank you. Oh, look. How amazing is that image? And the devil, oh, Temperance is there, there we go. Look at that. I love it. So anyway, I'm not going to do a walkthrough. If you want me to do a walkthrough, I'll do a walkthrough. But, you know, there's lots out there online. It's not a new deck. Okay, so that aside, I took this delivery today, this box. Now then, where is... I always think I'm prepared, and I never am truly prepared. I was looking to see where my little penknife has gone. Okay. I might be a bit stuck without it. It's normally always here at the side, but for some reason it's not here. So I might have to improvise and use a sword. Yes, I'm that decadent. I use a sword to open my parcels. That's not such a good idea because it's not a sharp sword. Let's just rip in. Sorry if this is making the camera shake as well. Once I've done this, I'll see the penknife, won't I? Say, oh, there it is. Anyway, so my mate, contacted me about 2 weeks ago. It's always really speedy because they use FedEx Express. People have often said about decks from Deckstiny being the shipping being expensive, but you never pay customs or anything because they use FedEx Express, as you can see here. He said, we've released some new decks since I sent you the last batch. This is proving so difficult. I might have to edit this out. Okay. He said, we've released some new decks since I last sent you some decks last year. I can't believe it was last year. Would you be interested in some? They do produce every so often some AI decks, and they know I don't want to promote AI decks. So we talked about the ones that, you know, I would like to take a look at. Look at all these. Obviously there'll be separate walkthroughs, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks. I think there's an oracle or two in here as well. But I thought it would be fun to have a look at each one, and then I might show one of them today. I am going to need my penknife. I'm going to have to pause it and try and find where I've put it. All right, well, penknife, I'm assuming, has slipped behind the back of the desk. It must have done, because I always pop it here where I have the card that shows you the size comparisons. And yeah, it's not there. So, regular knife, and I'll try not to do damage with that because that's quite likely to happen with me. So, let's move these over here just to give us a little bit of space, and then we can have a look at what we've got. Although he did say in the email what he was going to be sending, but I have forgotten. Yeah, so this is the new version of the Ins Tarot, which is based on Instagram. Quite popular, the first edition, and very often they'll limit them to a certain number and then bring out a second edition. So in May, so he said it wasn't ready for this shipment, but I'm super excited about it. I don't know why I've just done that. It irks me when people put super in front of everything and I've just done it. In May, they are bringing out version 2 of the Retina Waite Smith Tarot, which Retina Waite Smith is my favourite deck of theirs. And they're going to send me a copy of that. So they do bring out these extra versions depending on how popular the deck was originally. So here you can see it's Ins Tarot, second edition, so it's 2024. But this is a fun deck, and it's great how they've done it, just like looking at the screen of your phone, looking at Instagram. So that's fun. What will we look at today? So this one is, Location Tarot, the Spirit of Place. So this is the second edition. Again, Location Tarot, Spirit of Place is beautiful. It's the one where you have the scene, like here you can see this is from the Magician's card. Look how beautiful it is, or how ornate with all these flowers. The Magician's table is here with his tools, but you tilt the card and the Magician appears. You might just be able to see that because they've done it on the box as well. I love the Location Tarot. I don't remember this being on the email, you know, so this has come as a lovely surprise. So second edition of that. Packaging, really good, because these all ship from Thailand. So you want to make sure they arrive safely. Oh, this is the Deckstiny Art Nouveau. So Deckstiny Tarot it's a Disney themed tarot. It's not actual Disney characters, but it's in the style of Disney, and they call it Deckstiny. And this is the Art Nouveau version, and again 2024 edition, and you can see there, so it's done in that Art Nouveau style. And there's 1,000 decks of them. Spirit of the Place is 1,000 decks, and Deckstiny, 2 special cards, 1,000 decks. This is number 790. This is exciting. Okay, so let's have a looky here. Oh, this is the Oracle. Now, this is My Daddy, which is a gay-themed Oracle deck. I believe this is 70 Oracle cards. I saw this because I followed Deckstiny on Facebook. I saw this being created. Now, I think Mate said that there are some extra cards, I'm assuming it's in this one, that you can't show on YouTube because I'll be thrown off. But there's so many that I can. So My Daddy doesn't mean father. So daddy is kind of in gay culture. A daddy is somebody often who's a little bit older, and perhaps a little bit cuddly or chunky, that sort of thing, as I understand Daddy anyway. Yeah, a bit like the bear culture, you have bears and cubs for hairy men and bigger men and that sort of thing. Anyway, that'll be interesting to have a look at that. We have 2 more. Oh, this is like Christmas. Oh my gosh, yes. So this is what started my whole sort of love affair with Deckstiny and their products, was the Shuffle Tarot. So you had Shuffle Tarot A, and then you had Shuffle Tarot B, and now you've got Shuffle Collection C. Now the Shuffle Tarot is a clever concept, but I think people either loved it or they hated it. I particularly found it fun, actually, but also really challenged me when reading, and I don't think that's often a bad thing. But it shuffles the deck in the way that you will have, like here, you've got the columns from the High Priestess card, you have the central archetype from the Justice card, but you'll have the Lion from the Strength card. So when you open the deck and have a look at it, it really challenges you in terms of how you read the cards. When everything, I can't read that word because of the yellow background. Let's have a look for a microphone, magnifying glass. When everything is shuffled, the fun begins. So it is meant to be a fun deck. And we've got the cup here from the Ace of Cups, look. The Temperance figure pouring from, but it's also the Lover, she's extended an apple. So it shuffles things around. 116 cards. Collection C complete, 44 major, 40 minor. Right. So what I think they've done here is they've brought A and B, the majors, together to give you C. So you've got 44 majors. And then you've still got your 10 minors reshuffled. And then you've got 32 courts instead of 16. So A and B together again. I think that's my understanding of it. But we will see when it comes to having a look. And the last one. Okay, so what have we here? Oh, my cat. So this looks interesting, actually. OMC tarot deck, Oh My Cat. And it's got the it's got Pamela Coleman Smith's deck, and it incorporates cats into it, as you can see here on the, that's quite a dangerous combination, isn't it? Cat with the 9 of Pentacles. And it says, oh my cat, when everyone is a cat slave. And if you've had, if you've been the kind of the parent of a cat, I think we could all relate to becoming its slave. So complete 78 card, OMC Tarot, 22 major, 56 lesser arcanas in full colour. Conceived by Deckstiny and AE Weight with adorable cats. So the perfect and only authorized meow. That's fun, isn't it? So we've got Oh My Cat Tarot. We have Shuffle Tarot Collection C. I've got a video up, by the way, of my walkthrough of A and B. It's the first decks they ever sent me. We have My Daddy Oracle. We have the Deckstiny Art Nouveau deck. Location Tarot, the Spirit of Place 2nd edition. The Inns Tarot 2nd edition. 78 social lifestyle caption tarot cards. So you let me know, what do you want to see first? Pop something in the comments below, and yeah, we'll get this ball rolling. I am going to be probably making videos for the next couple of weeks, because tomorrow night I have my monthly live with Chris from Elemental Cartomancy, and we're looking at my first ever deck as Throwback Thursday, which is the one JJ Swift's and the many versions that I've got of that. Saturday night I have the spotlight on new UK releases with Cheryl from the Oneness Emporium, and she's going to be sending decks. So I think if I do a deck a day with these decks and Cheryl's decks, I'm gonna be here a while. Hopefully don't get bored of me. Just add me to your watch later. That's fine. But let me know what deck you want to see first. I can't choose. I mean, I want to dive into them all. But yeah, I'll be interested for you to share your thoughts and let me know which ones. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be. So I pressed the off button, blew out my candles. They're not even set yet. I've just literally blown them out. Turned to the side of me to grab my cup of tea, and the penknife is there, right in front of me.